بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين وهو خير ناصر ومعين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين. Welcome back to our program. We are looking at the reflections of faith in the plain of Ashura, reflections of faith in the plain of Ashura. As we said that the day of Ashura has been mentioned that La yawmuka yawmuka Aba Abdullah. There is no day like the day of Ashura. So obviously those who were there present in the day of Ashura, they have showed certain unique and special qualities that was never seen before and that will never be seen in the future as such, if we base our understanding on this hadith of the Imam. So therefore here we find that Imam Hussein alayhi salam is at the apex of all of these ashab of Imam Hussein alayhi salam who have sacrificed, or he is the one who have orchestrated the kamal and the perfection of this. Now here we said that he made dua, فَجَزَاكُمُ anni khayr al-jaza. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you the best of jaza. So this is pointing out to that how great and what a great brotherhood they had between us. And here he says one thing, it's the eve of Ashura, right? He says that ala wa inni qad adhintu lakum, certainly I am giving you idhn, adhintu lakum fantaliqu jami'an fi hal laysa alaykum minni dhimam. Here I let you go, you're free to go, and there is no sort of any sort of obligation from my side. هذا الليل قد غشيكم, and this is the night that you could take the opportunity about it. You could take night have come and it is hidden, it is dark. You can just go, you can take your and then there's nothing that you have a responsibility to stay with me. That's what Imam Hussein is trying to say. And he even some of the traditions points out to that, and he had some sort of light within the camp. He even put off the light, he even turned that light off, and then he said, if you're embarrassed to really see me going, you could just take leave, and I have taken away the obligation of you being with me, and I will also, in other traditions, I will also provide you with the paradise. There's nothing that. Now there was silence. There was silence on the eve of Ashura, and only one person dared to break the silence. Because usually what happens is that when someone kind of give a talk, somebody who is senior, elder person, and to really break that, it is very difficult to break that silence, to really say something on top of great personality, great individual's word. So here he says, it's been reported that it says that Abul Fazl Abbas, he kind of moves forward. He says, Mawla, my master, what are you saying? Do you think it is really possible that we leave you in this state here? And then one after the other, the ashab, the companions started, giving the bayah, paying allegiance to Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Now what I'm trying to say here, that even though they've been given the right, the opportunity to leave, but they did not leave. What is this? And why is this? What are they really trying to portray? What are they really showing? They are showing nothing but that iman that they have on what? On that oneness, that tawheed. We have a call now. We'll take a call inshallah, and then we'll continue on what we are talking. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Bismillah, brother. How are you doing?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Thank you for your call.
I have a couple of questions, please.
Can I have your name, sir?
My name is Harun.
Brother Harun, may Allah protect you.
Thank you.
Yes, Bismillah.
I just want to know a couple of questions. Where does it in Islam?
You want to know the question or you want to know the answer?
No, I have a question. I need an answer, please.
Yes, Bismillah.
Where does it in the Quran says you are a Sunni or Shia? And where does it say when this the time of Prophet Muhammad, this was everybody was a Muslim. They wasn't calling each other as a Shia or Muslim.
Thank you very much. Do you want to add anything, brother, or is that it? Okay. Very interesting question. Where in the Quran does it say there is Sunni or Shia? Thank you for calling. And there isn't a differentiation between Sunni and Shia in the Quran. No. The word Shia comes in the Quran. The word Shia comes in the Quran in many verses where it talks about the Shia of Musa, the Shia of Fir'aun, Shia of Ibrahim. So Shia itself, word, it comes. Shia means the partisans, the partisans of Moses, those who, overwhelmingly have love and those who overwhelmingly follow Moses. They are known as the followers of Musa, the partisans of Moses, the partisans of Ibrahim. So the word Shia comes in the Quran, right? And later on, when we look at the traditions of the Prophet, because in the source that we have, the practices that we have, our Hajj, our Ziyarah, our Hajj, our fasting, our prayers and all that, our Salat is based on the Quran and is based on the Sunnah of the Prophet. That's how, because Quran says that Aqimus Salat, but how to perform Salat is the Prophet who have showed us. So we have the Hadith, the narrations of the Prophet, and we have the Quran. So you have the word Shia as a term being used as the followers of Moses, as a follower, as the partisans, right? Then you have the Sunnah and the Hadith. We find that the Prophet have mentioned that Salman, Abu Zar, Miqdad, Ammar, they are known, Uwais Qarani, they are known as, for example, the Shias of Ali. The Prophet said they are the Shias of Ali, those who follow Ali. That's why you see that they came with Hazrat Ali, with Amirul Mu'mineen in the battle of Siffin. In the battle of Siffin, Uwais Qarani, the great companion of the Prophet, was fighting alongside with Hazrat Ali, with Amirul Mu'mineen. Although the opposite forces were, Hazrat Muawiyah, for example, right? He was there fighting Imam Ali alayhi salam. Here for the Shias, he's called the Imam Ali with the companion. Now here, who are the Shias of Ali? Who are that staunch followers of Ali? The staunch followers of Ali is Salman Farsi. The staunch follower of Ali is Uwais Qarani. The staunch follower of Ali is Ammar Yasir. So the Shias tend to be known among the Muslims, right at the time of the Prophet. Even though Prophet was there, but he said, these are the Shias. These are the Shias of Ali. So they tend to follow Ali alayhi salam. So those whosoever followed Ali, after the demise of the Prophet, they were known as the Shias of Ali, and the Shia and the Shia and the Shia, and that's how the word Shia came about. That's how the word Shia came about in history, and it remained like that. It remained like that till up until now, right? Well, brother, there is a tradition that comes from 8th Imam. Few Shias, they say that they call themselves Shias. Some Shias came to see the 8th Imam, Imam Rida, who is the great grandson of the Prophet, in Khurasan, because he was forced to come from Medina by the Caliph, by the Abbasi Caliph Mamun al-Rashid. He forced him to come to Khurasan, which is present-day Mashhad or in Iran, from Medina, the grandson of the Prophet. Then as he went there, they were followers of the Ahl Bayt, they were followers of who are known as the Shias. So as we see today, people go for ziyarah. They go visit Imam Hussein, they go visit, Mashhad in Iran, the Imams, to pay respect to the, to the shrines of the Masumin alayhi salam. So here a group of people from a village went to Mashhad to meet the Imam. And then they say, we want to meet him. Imam says, no. Then they come next day, they want to meet him. These group of people came and they are saying, we are the Shias of you, we want to meet you. Imam did not give them permission. So it took a while. They were asking to meet them by saying, we are the Shias. Then Imam was not allowing them. Eventually it happened to a point where they had to leave the next day and they were very sad and disappointed. What we will tell our people when we return back to our village? Do you went to Khurasan? They say, yes, we went. Did you meet the Imam? I said, no, Imam did not allow us to meet. Oh, what a, it will be a shame. It will be so embarrassing for them to really reply to them that Imam did not allow you. What is that? So finally they said that they met the companion of the Imam, who was Abbas Salt, and he says that, don't say the Shias. They say you are the lovers, you are the muhib of Imam. Then they came and they say, we are the muhib of Imam. Then Imam welcomed them, Imam hugged them, Imam brought them inside the house and they sat and they had a meeting with the Imam. Then they said, Imam, we were coming every day and we are asking for the permission. Why were you not allowing? He says, do you know the qualities of a Shia? Who is a true Shia? What this word Shia is very, very powerful, right? It's very powerful. A true Shia and the qualities of the Shia, if one really reads that, one will be very sad. Are we really Shia? Are we really Shia in that sense of the word, right? So Shias are those who are the followers of any prophet, like the Quran talks about the Shias of Musa, right? So Shia word is there in the Quran, and Sunni word you don't find in the Quran Sunni as such, but Shia word you find them. But this doesn't mean that like how now where is Shia shown like the Shias are today? Is that in the Quran? No, not in that sense of the word, but in terms of the meaning. And then even the Prophet, he elaborated and he has mentioned this, and there is references in regards to Prophet mentioning among the Ahl Sunnah book and also in the Shia books, that he says that these are the Shias of Ali. Yes. Now we will continue on our discussion which we were talking about Imam Hussein and the reflection of the faith in the plain of Karbala, the Iman, how it reflected. I hope Brother Harun, may Allah protect you, increase tawfiqat. I have answered your question. If you have any more question, please feel free to call us here. We are at your service, inshallah. Now, in regards to the topic that we've been discussing is that the reflection of faith in relation to the plains of Ashura, in the plain of Ashura. Now the ashab of Imam Hussein, the companions of Imam Hussein, were given the freedom to really go, but they did not. What was important to them was not paradise. What was important to them was sticking to the principles of Tawheed. They have given their word to the grandson of the Prophet, and they will follow the Prophet's grandson no matter what happens, even if their lives is taken away. Because a person who believes in Tawheed, once he gives his word for haqq and for truth, he will stay with that word. He will stick to that word no matter what. That's what happened. That Tawheed, that belief of oneness of God which the ashab had. And the mission of Imam Hussein's, the grandson of the Prophets, Qiyam, the uprising was for Tawheed, was for Tawheed, to establish that oneness of God. Because at a time we find that, the Khalifa of that time was openly, drinking and calling himself as a Muslim Khalifa, right? So obviously somebody needs to make a stand. Somebody needs to really, kind of point out to the corruption that is existing there. And here Imam Hussein did that. Imam Hussein portrayed that. Even up until now and up until today, we find that the message of Tawheed of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, that immaculate message of Tawheed remain. I think there is a call. We will take that, please. Yes, brother. Bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you, brother?
I'm fine, thank you. Alhamdulillah. I had a question earlier on, and you didn't tell me where is in the Quran says this or hadith. You just said verbally. You didn't give me the reference on the TV, please.
Yes, brother. Yes, brother. I will give you the reference. Inshallah. Just bear with me. Yeah, I'm just looking at the references right now as we speak, because I'm glad you called, and I'm glad that I have this references in my phone here, where this word really come from. Inshallah, I'll just give it to you right now. If you help me, if you bear with me, yeah. Right, here you go. Okay. Yes. You see the word, the term Shia literally means partisan or supporters or follower of someone. That's what the word means. Shia means that, okay? This word appears in the Quran several times. For example, when speaking about the followers of Prophet Ibrahim and Prophet Musa, it's like in the Quran. It was also used by the Arabs during and after the Prophet's lifetime. For instance, expressions such as Shia of Muawiyah or Shia of Ali were frequently used. This word was frequently used. While the word Sunni developed later in Islamic history as a formal doctrinal perspective, titles such as Shia of Ali were long used by the early Muslims, right? This was used by the early Muslims. For example, a Sunni scholar, Jalaluddin Suyuti, Jalaluddin Suyuti, a great scholar, Durrul Mansur, in his book, he says that Ibn Asakir quoted Jabir ibn Abdullah. Jabir ibn Abdullah is the companion of the Prophet. This is the hadith. We were present in the company of the Holy Prophet when Ali came towards us. Upon seeing Ali, the Prophet said, I swear by God, the Almighty, who is the master of my life, that he and his Shia will be successful on the day of judgment. After this incident, the verse revealed, chapter number 98, verse number 7. Indeed, those who have faith and do righteous deed is they who are the best creatures. This was revealed, chapter number 98, verse number 7. Every time the Prophet companions would see Ali approaching, they would announce, the best of creatures have come. So this became very famous, right? This became very famous, and they say the best of creatures have come. Ibn Adi reports from Ibn Abbas that Ibn Abbas, the first mufassir of Quran is Ibn Abbas, and Ibn Abbas was taught by Ali. The teacher of Ibn Abbas of tafsir was Ali alayhi salam. In the verse, when verse 98, when chapter 98, verse number 7 was revealed, the Prophet said, it refers to you and your Shia. The word Shia was used by the Prophet. Good will be pleased with them, and they with him on the day of judgment. According to the Quran, one of the responsibility of the Prophet is to teach people the book, right? In this instance, he is pointing out to that verse number 7 of chapter number 98, describes Ali and his followers, the Shia. So therefore this word Shia is something that was coined or used by the Prophet as the Shias of Ali, for example. And this word, like we said, it's also in the Quran where it has used as Shia of Musa and the Shia of Ibrahim. It has been used in the Quran relating to the Shias of Musa and Shias of Ibrahim alayhi salam. I hope that kind of attended or answered your question. If not so, please, you're free to call us again, Brother Harun. So this word Shia, not as a Shia as a sect that we have today, like, we have the Shia sect, we have the Sunni sect. Not like that, the Shia sect is in the Quran. No, Shia as the word in the literal sense, what it means. Not the Shia as the Jafari fiqh, not like that. Or not like Sunni, for example, Shafi'i fiqh, Hanbali fiqh, Maliki fiqh, Hanafi fiqh. You don't really find that as well in the Quran. But the word Shia as a term is in the Quran. And also later on, the Prophet have used the word Shia, like the Shia of Ali. And among the Arabs also have used this word Shia, where they say that the Shias of Abu Sufyan, or the Shias of Ali, or the Shia of, I don't know. So as a follower, it's been known as a follower. Now, in regards to, in the continuation of the discussion, I would like to also inform the brother, if you can get hands to, there's a book by Dr. Muhammad Ali Shumali, which is known as Shia Islam, Origins, Faith and Practices. Shia Islam, Origins, Faith and Practices. If you can call and give us your address, we can inshallah mail you the copy which talks about this whole, where the word comes from, what is Shiaism in terms of the Shia Islam, what is Shia Islam, where it's based on, and all that. So if you can call again to our studio, give your address inshallah, and we'll mail you a copy of this book inshallah. Okay, now, what Tawheed? What Tawheed? To believe in Wahdahu la sharika la, to believe in one God, there is no God but one God. What Tawheed? To really believe Aynama tuwallu fathamma wajhullah, wherever you turn there is a face of God. What Tawheed? Wahuwa ma'akum aynama kuntum. That Tawheed. What Tawheed? That Tawheed which is aqrabu ilayhim min hablil warid, that He is much closer to us, God is much closer to us than our own jugular vein. That Tawheed. For someone to really comprehend and understand that Tawheed, is not easy. And to practice that Tawheed, to bring this understanding into action, to really understand this, that the major power here is La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. There is no quwwah but the quwwah of God. Practically showing that. Give you an example. In a boxing match or in any match, I fight with someone. So I knock him down. When I knock him down, I feel powerful. I say, wow, I did it, right? Here is in the plain of Karbala, you have Imam Hussein conquering the ground of Karbala. But what is he saying? He's saying the quwwah and the power belongs to God. The power belongs to God. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. So it's not me, it's not Hussein, but it is Allah. That's what he's saying. All power is God's power. Me, I'm nothing. Imam Hussein is saying it's the power of God. When he loses his 6-month-old baby, Ali Asghar, when it raises him, that this 6-month-old baby have nothing done to you. I will not drink. This 6-month-old Asghar, Ali Asghar, he is thirsty. Provide him water. What did they do? They targeted the neck of Ali Asghar with 3-headed arrow. This is our history. The journalists have reported this. The historians have recorded this, right? In the Maqtal of Abi Makhnaf, you would find this, right? Now, one hand, he has the 6-month-old baby's head. In the other hand, the body of Ali Asghar. And what does he say? What he says? La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. What is he saying? Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi rajaun. That's what he's saying. He is moving forward and he is moving backward 7 times to take the dead body of his martyred son and deliver it to the mother of Ali Asghar. This is Tawheed. This is pointing out to that Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi rajaun. There is no qudra and no power but the power of God. Right? The power of God. So it's a reflection of the qudra. Whether this qudra be reflected in the form of what he is saying, in whether, Ahmaduka ala sarrai wala darrai, I praise and I thank you in the difficulties and also when I'm happy, when I'm in a state of joy. That Tawheed. Hussein, what Tawheed? Never lost hope in humanity till that last minute. The same way how God doesn't lose hope in humanity. Hussein said, "Oh Shimr, save me." Hussein is hoping. Hussein is hoping. He has hope in humanity. Thank you very much, and we'll join you next week again. And please call us. Please provide us, if you're still there, Brother Harun, address of your place where you are. We can send you the book, inshallah. Thank you, and good night from Hidayat. Thank you very much.